any donations you do for silent auction. So all those different things all apply towards Ways and Means. Same thing with Wahine Forum, that's coming up as well. Ticket sales if you're able to assist with that. So it's good to start now and then just kind of plan out your year. So at the end of the year, you're not thinking about, oh, okay, I need to just write a $250 check. Because there's so much more that you can get out of it. So we really want you to think about it.
Thank you, Kimberly. Tracy?
Well, I just want to clarify.
Can everybody hear?
No.
Okay.
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 For the Ways and Means for the work points, you get work credit if you're working on a committee that's not the primary placement. So if you're on Kids in the Kitchen and we go help the SACS committee by going and pounding the pavement to get donations, that you would get credit for. You'll get credit for helping the SACS committee, but you don't get credit for like going to your own committee. So.
Thank you, Tracy. Any other questions about Ways and Means, Lauren?
No, it's not the budget.
Okay.
What's professional services?
There's our auditing ones.
How much money are you seeing on the professional services line?
13,500.
That's a great question. So I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah.
And the next thing is the reimbursement procedures. I believe there should be a form online that you guys can download, fill out. Just a couple main things to get highlighted. I didn't print it out for you folks, but it looks like this. I don't know, most of you might be familiar with it. But main thing is you have your chairs or VP sign. Make sure you attach all your receipts in the back of the form. And please be descriptive as you can be, just in terms of like if it's office supplies or if it's like specific project supplies, like for Kids in the Kitchen, you guys want to get refreshments, like say refreshments, and then the amount. It makes it easier on the person recording, and you won't have to kind of guess what's being purchased and whatnot. And also by committee. On here also is the annual budget. So if you look back at the budget, you'll see what your committee has for the year, and then you can put that on there too. But and then also in terms of processing time, please allow at least 2 weeks from the time you submit to let us cut checks also.
Any questions on the reimbursement process? Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then we also
Okay, question from the floor, Tiana?
These forms are online. Are we going to use? Yeah.
And there's hard copies also printed out in the office.
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah. On top of the filing cabinet, there should be a folder to reimbursement.
Thank you. And then final item?
The final one is our finance committee has one more position, member at large. So if anybody is interested in being a part of finance committee, you can let me know or anybody on the board know if you want to join us.
And why would anybody want to join finance?
So when we talk about money, we talk about the future of the club, and we just want to make sure like the budget, you guys have a say in it. You guys get to see what we're doing and how we're spending our money. This is our league, so if you want to be involved in that side of it, then let us know.
Does the person need to have financial background to join the finance committee?
We welcome all types of intellects for sure.
Any questions about the member at large position? Can we actually recognize the finance committee members right now? So if you are on the finance committee, can you please raise your hand? So Pauline, yeah, Sherry, Kimberly, raise your hand. Lisa. So if you do have any questions about joining the finance committee, please ask one of these members. So thank you very much. Can we have a warm round of applause for in calculating figures? Thank you, Sherry. I'd like to start off my president's report with our tradition of La Lima. And every GMM, we've had a tradition for a long, long time of giving and recognizing are members who have had the spirit of Laulima. And Laulima is actually means helping hand in Hawaiian. So lima is hand, right? Laulima. And I have a number of them that we'd like to, a number of you that we'd like to recognize tonight because of your hard and early work in our junior league year. This is our first GMM, and many of you have already been very busy at work with your committee meetings and activities and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present you with LE, which is the theme for my year this year. LE, I interpreted it as an acronym for leadership, empowerment, and inspiration. But culturally, here in Hawaii, we actually have, we give LE as, for many different things. For tonight, it's for gratitude. And when you get a LE, you will also get a LE to present and pay forward to somebody who helped you be recognized tonight. So with that, I'd like to start off with our Impact Committee Tri-Chairs. Can I please have Valerie Schmidt, Florence Ching, and Tracy Young come up to the front? Thank you so much for your hard and early work already in the year. And we've been seeing a lot of Facebook posts and a lot of great PR that comes out from the Impact Committee. So thank you very much. I'd like to recognize, first I'd like to give you a link to pay forward. So you get to choose who you want to pay this forward to. Just like when you get it from Costco, you get it from So if there's anybody you'd like to recognize in the room, go ahead. I'd like to also call to the front of the room Beulah Olanalan from training. Thank you, Beulah. Oh my goodness, the training committee has been hard at work, and we are going to reap the benefits of training already tonight because her committee, Beulah, and her committee has had a lot of work in putting together our training hour. So Beulah, thank you so much. First, you have your LE to pay it forward. And thank you so much for all your work. Anybody you'd like to pay it forward, go ahead. We'd also like to recognize the committee chair from PR&D, Carly. So Carly, if you could please come up. Another hard-working committee that's silent but deadly. Like a fart. Silent but deadly committee. So, Carly, you and your committee, small but mighty, you guys have been very busy at work already. And tonight we also reap the benefits of what we are going to do for tonight and moving forward for the entire year in selecting our one community issue, our one community impact issue. And this is a really, really tough job and difficult job. But thank you for all your hard work. So first you get a LE to pay it forward. Thank you. All right. So again, we'll be recognizing Laulima Award winners every GMM. So again, thank you for all the hard work. There's not enough LEs in the room here to thank all of you for all of your hard work. And I'm just very grateful to you. So why don't we give ourselves all a big round of applause. Moving on to the next order of business, I'd like to remind everybody that our office orientations are happening tonight, as well as our next GMM September 12th. It is a new date. So please do your office orientations and go ahead and sign up with Nina. It is important for you to get to know our office. as well as our office administrator. In the past, our tradition has always been to do office orientations at the beginning of the year, and we are continuing with that tradition. So get to know your office, get to know everything about the office, and also your office administrator, who is your point person in all things junior league related. With the leadership retreat wrap up, sorry, I'm already skipping forward. I'm helping Deb Zeisman, our president-elect, with her section of the meeting. So sorry that I didn't mention that. But Deb is traveling on the mainland for the next month, so I'm helping her with her section. Don't expect me to help you with your section, okay? I don't want to hear someone decided to travel off to Las Vegas and expect the president to do their section. So in any case, we'll go ahead and go back to what I was supposed to cover. Sorry. Sorry, Secretary. Tracy's like looking at me like, I can't believe this. First GMM and she's already screwing up. Going back to President's report. Leadership Circle has been updated. And that list and roster has been circulated to you, so please get to know your leadership, your committee chairs, as well as the other committee chairs and your board of directors. One of the things that I did want to address is that we had to update the leadership circle for a sad incident that happened, some sad news that we all know about with our community VP, Janice Chotsavakos, and her son suddenly passed away, and so she is taking some time to be with her family. And in the meantime, we have board members, as well as our former community VP who is helping us in the interim. So I'd like to sort of recognize Tara K. Wall, who's our membership VP, is going to be the point person for which committees?
Impact and Wahine Forum.
Wahine Forum, okay, thank you. And then we also have Sherry Fujimura, who's traveling in Kona right now. She's going to be the point person for My Story, as well as Kids in the Kitchen, thank you. And then we also have Deb Zeisman, who is our president-elect. She's going to be your point person for PRND and one other one. PRND and, what am I forgetting? One other committee. Sorry? What's that? No.
My Story?
No.
Project Research.
PRND, Project Research and Development, and there was one more.
Legislative Affairs?
Thank you! Public Affairs. Thank you, Communications VP. Thank you. As well as Monica Jennings, who is going to help us with stepping into the role temporarily as interim community vice president. And so we actually have a member here tonight who helped us put together the book of Warm Aloha Embrace that we are going to send to Janice. And we wanted to bring her, I wanted to acknowledge her and thank her. So if we can please bring to the front of the room Miley, and she gets a laulima as well. So Miley, if you could come to the front of the room. We have a book of Warm Aloha Embrace that we're giving to Janice, and we'd like to give all of you another opportunity, if you would like, to write another message to her if you haven't yet already. We have our construction paper flowers, so if you'd like to write a message to Janice and give that to Mai, please do so. But Mai, thank you so much. Actually, I think she wants to do a little show and tell with okay, so go ahead.
Okay, I apologize if the book isn't further along than I expected it to be, but it is a little 8x8 scrapbook, and we're, Larissa and I formatted all of the...
So we're passing around the flowers.
We formatted all of the messages, the emails that came in, into a nicer font, and and matted them. We also have some flowers that we passed around. So if you didn't get a chance to send in an email, you'd like to just write our little message on the flower. The theme of the book is still a lei, so we'll have all through the pages will be this lei of flowers of all these messages for Janice. So feel free to participate. We're hoping hoping to wrap this up over the weekend, and so that we can present it to her, or send it to her next week, Wednesday. So if you don't have time to do the flowers tonight, and you still want to send an email to the office, that's okay.
Thank you, Mai. We're very grateful to you, Mai, for helping us with that. And moving on to the next order of business, under President-elect's report, I think I'm going to table right now the leadership retreat and wrap-up in summary until Deb is able to come back and go ahead and address that, as well as our 90th anniversary ad hoc committee. So we will move on now to our committee reports. So if I could bring up Tara as VP, did you want to introduce your clusters? This is for the membership cluster, and we'll go in order of our blue book. We will go starting with nominating elected standing committee, then moving on to placement, new member, and arrangements.
Do you want the chairs just to stand up so we can just wave and introduce themselves?
So however, you have the floor.
All right, ladies, welcome to the meeting. And for those of you who haven't met, my name is Tara Kawan, and I'm your membership vice president. If I can have just the membership cluster quickly stand up and introduce yourselves. The chairs, please. So we have Wendy from placement, training, new member, arrangements. Beulah, if you guys want to just stand up and quickly introduce yourselves.
I'm Mary Lou Neal from Arrangements. Sheila Olavanon from Training.
Wendy McAllister, placement.
Lori Humano, new member.
Lori also shares with Karen Miller, who is with family tonight. And since I've adopted two committees, you guys just met Impact, but the chairs from Wahine Forum, if you guys want to stand up and quickly introduce